Hi everybody and welcome back to another Keto Mukbang, and tonight we are having tacos and watching 10 Things I Hate About You. Hey everyone, welcome back. And you heard that right. I made tacos. And you're probably all thinking, those look like real shell tacos. You know what they are? Cheese. The shell is all cheese. Oh my God, right? Look at this. Doesn't that look delicious? Hamburger, lettuce, tomato, onion, and sour cream. Oh my God. And the whole thing, I'm not having cheese on it because I got cheese for my shell. And I have two of them here. I have a cheddar one and a mozzarella one that I made. And believe it or not, you want to hear the carb count? They are 3 carbs a piece. 3. I cannot believe it. I've only got 2 cherry tomatoes cut up and just like a little over a tablespoon of onion chopped up, real fine little pieces on there. A dollop of sour cream between the two of them. It's just kind of, the sour cream was getting a little warm, so it kind of spread. But it's only a tablespoon of the sour cream. And then, of course, the hamburger. And the hamburger, I didn't use any taco seasoning. I don't, because taco seasoning is high in carb. So I just used some hot sauce when I was cooking it, some onion and garlic powder, and it tastes delicious. I'm super excited to dig into these, but I just wanted to let you know that how you make it is you take your cheese, you put it into a pan, a nonstick pan on a little less than medium. Once you see the edges getting golden brown, you sprinkle it in a circle, a fourth a cup in a circle, so it'll spread out about that big. And then let it get golden brown around the edges, and then you flip it over, let it cook a little longer, and then you put it in your oven on your rack, 2 racks over, so 2 wires over. Let it lay over that, dripping on a paper towel so that it'll form into a hard shell taco, and then dress up your tacos. And yes, the shell is cheese. Now, regular hard shell tacos, the shell, I know, I haven't even looked it up, and I will for sure, and I'll put it in this video at the end. I'll tell you what it is, but I'm thinking they're around 20 to 30 a piece. Now think, there's people that sit down and eat 6 tacos, 6 hard shell tacos, soft shell are even worse for carb. It's just crazy. Yet I'm going to eat cheese. Now tell me your husband or your children wouldn't eat something like this. The shell is cheese. It's crazy, right? But I don't want to talk anymore. Whoops, I don't want to talk anymore. I want to start eating. And I'm also drinking Diet Cherry 7-Up. This time I didn't add the grenadine. I'm just drinking it just the way it is. 6 carbs, people. And the movie tonight we're doing is 10 Things I Hate About You. I've actually told you guys about this one when I was talking about the Brokeback Mountain with Heath Ledger. This was his very first movie that he did in the United States. The one that he was known as a sex symbol after it, and he did not like that. So then he went on to make other movies. The Patriot. He made, there was another one he did. Let me see if I can put my glasses on and read it over there. Let's see here. Oh, A Knight's Tale. Brokeback Mountain. I mean, he went on to do other movies and did so good. He did the Joker on Batman. I mean, what was that one called? The Dark Knight. He did a fantastic job on the Joker. So he really was a great actor. He really was. So sad that he is gone. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. But this was his very first movie, so I thought I would share that with you guys because I talked about it the other day. So I'm going to get started on this, and I will share some of the clips if I am able to. Right now I'll just kind of keep it down while I eat. But yes, oh my gosh, I made a cheddar cheese one and a mozzarella cheese one just to save on a little bit of fat, or I just kind of wanted to taste both of them. I have made these before. I did a recipe on them. I will link the recipe down in my box so that you will know exactly how to make them, even though I kind of told you. Plus, I will write down in the box exactly how to do it too. That way you don't have to watch the video if you don't want to. But come on, doesn't that look good? And it looks like a taco shell. Now I'm going to try a bite for you guys. You hear that crunch? No hard shell taco will beat this. This is cheese, and it's crunchy like a taco. Like I said, I did a video on these, but I didn't do a mukbang. So I thought, oh my gosh, I have not had cheese shell tacos in like 4 or 5 months when I made that video. I was craving it. Let me turn this down just a little bit here until we get into it more. But oh my God, this is crazy. It's delicious. I love sharing these meals with you guys because these are keto approved meals. This one is all keto, 6 carbs. Yum. If you weren't hungry for 2, you could just eat 1 and it would only be 3 carbs. You could have a salad on the side or some broccoli on the side. I have already gotten in my 6 servings of greens today. So I'm just going to eat the way it is with the tomato and the onion. I've gotten my greens in, so I'm okay. But if you needed to get your greens in, you could eat just 1 taco and then have like a salad or your broccoli or kale salad, whatever you needed to get your veggie in. Again, if one day you didn't get all your veggies in, just one day or whatever, once in a while, that's okay. And then you can enjoy your 2 tacos. You hear that? I am not trying to talk with my mouth open and be a pig, but I want you guys to hear that. I'm going to let you hear it one more time. Listen to this. You hear that? Oh my God. Yum. Absolutely delicious. Super excited about this dinner tonight. Like I said, I've done these before, but in the 2 years that I have been keto, 2 years and 3 months, I have only made these. This is my 3rd time because they are a little higher fat, but you can eat them. It's just that I was one on this diet. I don't like to eat a lot of fat because I was trying to lose weight. So I was using my body fat as my energy source. So I wasn't eating a lot of high fats. But now that I don't need to worry about that, I'm in maintenance mode. I still don't eat them that often. I'm a very strict person. So I thought, you know what? It's my red meat night and I'm going to have cheese shell tacos. Tacos are messy. We just have to deal with it, right? But these are okay because, again, I am only using 2/4 cups of cheese. That is only a 1/2 cup of cheese. And I've shredded the cheese myself because if you shred it yourself, it's even less carb. It'll say 0 on the pack, but it actually is a 1/2 carb. They can technically write 0 when it's a 1/2 like that, but it is a 1/2 carb for cheese when they say 0. Remember that. Some of you guys see this cheese and you think, well, it's only 0 and you don't count it. It's a 1/2 carb per ounce of cheese. Okay? But anyways, I've got a 1/2 cup here in cheese. That's all I'm eating. And like I said, I don't eat cheese every day. I only eat cheese maybe once a week or whatever. You can eat it. Again, it's approved on keto. You can eat it. It's just that if you got fat on your body, don't be eating so much fat. You don't need it. If you want to lose weight fast, don't eat tons and tons of fat. Keep the fat lower with lower lean meats. You could have done the same thing that I just did tonight with ground turkey and done the mozzarella cheese because it'd be less fattening for you then, like I did with this mozzarella one. This will be a great hit with your husband or your children. A great hit. You hear that? Yum. Oh my God, the taste is unbelievable too. The mozzarella is going to be less greasy than cheddar, but I pat mine after it's all done I pat mine real quick before I put it in the oven to take a lot of the grease off, and then if it's gonna drip anymore. But like when you have pizza, you notice how it looks greasy on top because cheese when it's cooked gets greasier. So, so good. But anyways, I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow, my best friend Monica is gonna do a weigh-in from a month ago. I'm super excited to see what her weight is. I know she's down. I can tell by looking at her. This girl has lost so far over 70 pounds in 6 months. She is doing fantastic on this diet. I hope a lot of you have gone over to her channel to see the stuff that she does because she's shared. Sorry. I, I inhaled a little bit of a tomato or something down the wrong tube. But anyways, they teach you not to talk and eat, right? um, she shared so much on her channel. She shared her whole journey. So I hope you guys will go over and check her out. I'll put her link down in this box again. It's Teen David Mont. She's so fun to watch, and she has lost an incredible amount of weight. She lost even more than I did fast. She lost it faster than I did. It's just crazy, and she is so close to Wonderland, and I'm super excited for you, girl. I can't wait till tomorrow. But again, don't be discouraged, honey, if the weight is slowing down a little bit because you've lost a lot and really fast. So now let's go on to the mozzarella one. So good. I'm in a really great mood. We got Easter this weekend, Good Friday tomorrow, which means the day that the Lord died on the cross and took all the pain and suffering for us. He took on the sins of the world. He was beat, whipped, spit on, hung on a cross, and died the most excruciating pain anybody could ever die. If you ever read about crucifixion, read about it, and you won't believe what he went through. And then on Sunday, he rose again. So I have got a set of nails that I'm going to offer you and a beautiful dress that my husband got me that I'll be doing on Sunday when I go to church out for the day. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm just in a really good mood because for like 8 days, I was suffering with severe palpitations in the evening. I have palpitations. I think you all know, or people that do know, I wore a monitor like months and months ago for like a whole month because I was getting these palpitations. They told me it's just extra heartbeats. It's nothing to worry about because I have a heart condition, so I worried. But anyways, I was, excuse me, I was experiencing like a lot of them for like 8 days in a row, like in the evening, and they were like back to back. So I finally called the doctor, and the nurse, I talked to the nurse. She told me that the doctor said palpitations are like 99% never anything serious at all. And they already know what mine are. They're extra beats. So she said, you have nothing to worry about. Even though it feels horrible and weird, you don't have to worry about it. But anyways, I was scared for like 8 days. I didn't even want to go anywhere or do anything. I was just scared to death because there were so many of them and they just wouldn't quit. It was one after another, one after another. Then it would be okay for about 10 minutes and then all over again. So I was very scared. But anyways, they finally stopped. I figured out what it was. The doctor went over and said, let's see if it can be a couple of things. One is it's stress. I wasn't going through any stress. She said, do you drink a lot of caffeine? I don't drink caffeine. She said, okay, could you be dehydrated? And it hit me. I went, oh, there it is. I had done a whoosh. What is on keto, they call it a whoosh, is when your body every once in a while will release a lot of liquid because this is a diuretic diet. You will go a lot every day, but there are certain days that you will go 3 times or 4 times the amount. And I did that for like 2 days straight. Even through the night, I was going a lot. So I had gotten rid of a lot of water. Sometimes your body will hold on keto when it needs it, and then it releases it, and it's called a whoosh. Okay? I had done that, and I had forgotten that I wasn't keeping up on my fluids. When that happens, you really want to keep up on your fluids. Not water. Do not drink water during that time because you're just going to pee more. Make it even worse. Your electrolytes will go down. So I had switched over, did Powerade for a couple days. I did a bouillon cube. I drank a couple muscle milks with high potassium in them, which a muscle milk has like 700 to 1,000 grams of potassium. That's all I had to do, and it's been a couple days now with no palpitations, and I'm so happy. And I can't believe I didn't think of that. I think I was just going through really busy in my life. I had some things going on, and it didn't hit me until that day when she said it. I remember waking up with cramps in my legs a little bit too. And I went, that's what it is. My potassium and my electrolytes are low. And that's why my heart was palpitating. Because you can definitely get palpitations on keto because of the fact that your water level can go down like that, which meaning your electrolytes will definitely be down, and you need to keep that up. And I've taught you that before, but those of you that don't know, watch your electrolytes when it goes like that. If you start cramping, get palpitations, or you feel weak and fatigued one day, that is definitely when you need to turn to Powerade Zero. Definitely right away that day, drink a bouillon cube. That's like 900 milligrams of salt. And then get yourself a muscle milk. Those are really great, but find the ones that are really low carb. It'll say like 5 carb with 2 fiber, so they're 3. Or it'll say 5 carb with 3 fiber, so those are 2. Drink those. Those are the ones that are not made with milk. It's made with almond milk. But you'll see the potassium is really high on those. Those are protein drinks, but the potassium is really high. Or eat an avocado. I mean, do all of that, but definitely drink the Powerades and do the bouillon cube. That is so important. But I just can't believe, because I knew all this, I just can't believe I was just going through so much that I completely forgot what was going on. So I just am so much happier. Can you imagine 8 days in a row with my heart just palpitating like crazy? But I'm known to do that, the doctor said. So she just said, well, just keep an eye on it and get your fluids in you. She goes, that's probably what it is, and let her know in a couple days how I'm feeling. Well, I'm feeling great. I can't wait to call and tell her thank you for making me feel better. Well, it gets worse for me because I have anxiety panic disorder. So when I get one palpitation, then I get 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 because I worry. If I didn't worry, I wouldn't have had as many, but I worried. But the palpitation was a sign of lack of electrolyte drop. And that's very important. Keep an eye on that. Keto is a diuretic diet, so we got to watch that. I watch a doctor online that's a specialist in keto. He's a nutritionist and a doctor. And he said, so many people think you need to drink tons of water on keto. You don't. Drink to taste, because if you overdrink, all you're going to do is pee even more. So you're peeing everything out. Definitely drink your water if you like it and you're feeling okay and everything's fine and you're not, feeling low and fatigued and weak and all that, then you're fine. People that love their water. But people that are forcing it in, don't force it in if you don't need it, okay? Because you're only going to pee more, thus will drop your electrolytes. Ow. I bit myself again. I always had thicker lips, and as I lost weight, my lips got thicker, my husband said, and now I'm always biting them. They didn't lose any weight. My body did, but not my lips. Yeah, I hope they let me show some clips on this movie because it was Heath Ledgers' first movie. It's also Julia Stiles, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in this too when he was a lot younger. I think he is so good looking. He's really young in this, and so is Heath Ledger. Oh, I'm getting so full. I have a little less than half a taco left. And I'm really full, so I'm going to stop right here. But you can definitely eat both because there's only 6 carbs in that. So, I'll put this aside and get a drink. Oh, yum. Absolutely delicious. Keto approved. Enjoy yourself and eat your cheese shell tacos. Do not let that scare you. I know a lot of people talk about the keto diet being dangerous because of high fat. We don't eat a lot of high fats. We eat the good fats, but every once in a while we do eat cheese. Okay, and we do eat butter, but we're watching and limiting the amount because we're in a calorie deficit. Some people just like, literally, there are people out there that think that you need to put sticks of butter on a steak or, sticks of butter in cups of coffee. That's for people that are underweight, that don't have an energy source, okay? Even I right now, as skinny as I am, I still don't need to lower my fat. I mean, I'm up my fat because I have still have some fat on my body. I don't need to worry about it. I still feel great every day. So don't ever let people tell you that it's a dangerous diet. Yeah, if you're eating tons and tons and tons and tons of fat, sure, it's going to up your cholesterol and all that, and you're eating all the wrong foods. It's not going to be good for you. Do the keto the correct way, the way I've taught you, the way you've learned it. See, so many different sites don't say it right, but I know that I am teaching you the correct way and how to eat and what to do. Just enjoy yourself on it. Eat your eggs, your avocado, your olive oil, your coconut oil, nuts. Nuts are a really good one. Enjoy those things. Those are good fats, okay? And then you can have your cheese, you can have your butter, you can have those things. But if you are overweight and you are trying to lose weight, don't go real high with those. Put those aside and eat lower lean meats and skip all that until you get the weight off, because your body has an energy source because it has fat on your body. So that's why some people that are doing it are eating all these fats thinking, why am I not losing weight? Because your body is over getting fat. It doesn't need it if your body has fat. So just do it that way and enjoy yourself. And you know what? I'm going to have more blood work done pretty soon. And in the beginning, I had the worst cholesterol, the worst triglycerides in the world before I started this. I've been 2 years and 3 months in. I've done 4 blood draws. Every one has been perfect. That I'm going in pretty soon to have another one done. I just like to have them because it excites me to see them. But I'm going in pretty soon to have one done. I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to show you the date so you know I'm not lying, and prove to you that this diet does not make cholesterol high. I'm going to show you one of my cholesterols before I started the diet, the date of it before I started, how high my cholesterol was. And that was on medication, okay? Now my cholesterol is mint perfect. I was a pre-diabetic, no longer am I pre-diabetic. I had high blood pressure, no longer do I have high blood pressure? No, the sugar levels are perfect, everything. I'm doing so good. So don't let anybody scare you on the keto. There's nothing to be scared about. It's a great way to eat. And when you eat low carb like that, it can prevent cancers. It can help you not to get sick as much. So many things it does for you guys. But anyways, I could go on and on and on, but I've made my keto video and I've done my mukbang here, and now I want to share the movie with you. I just don't want it to be too long. I love you all. Let's watch this movie, and I hope I can share these clips. And looky, Heath Ledger. Yum.
Very clever, kangaroo boy. It says here you exposed yourself in the cafeteria.
I was joking with the lunch lady. It was a bratwurst.
Bratwurst? Aren't we the optimist?
Nice principal, right?
Ask Bianca who drove her home.
Kat, don't change the drove who drove you home.
And I don't get upset, Daddy, but there's this boy.
Who's a flaming imbecile?
Please.
And I think he might ask me.
Please, I think I know what he's going to ask you. And I think I know the answer. No. It's always no. What are the 2 house rules? Number 1, no dating till you graduate. Number 2, no dating till you graduate.
He's a single dad raising 2 girls. No dating. So this kid here, Joseph, is trying to learn French to be able to tutor her because he really likes her. But he's also asking her out on a date. This is funny.
Well, though there is an alternative.
There is?
Yeah, French food. We could, eat some together, Saturday night.
You're asking me out? That's so cute. That's
$50 and we got a deal, Fabio.
So he wants $50 to ask her out. I love this first attempt.
Hey there, girlie. How you doing?
Sweating like a pig, actually, and yourself?
Now there's a way to get a guy's attention, huh?
My mission in life. But obviously I struck your fancy, so you see it worked. The world makes sense again.
She's not interested.
Pick up on Friday then.
Oh, right. Friday. Uh-huh.
Well, tonight I take you places you've never been before.
Here's an attempt again to go out with her. He saw her in the library.
Depends on the topic. My fenders don't really whip me into a verbal frenzy.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
Afraid of you? Why would I be afraid of you?
A lot of people are afraid of him.
Well, I'm not.
Well, maybe you're not afraid of me, but I'm sure you've thought about me naked, huh?
Ooh.
Am I that transparent? I want you. I need you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
See, she's not interested. So these two here are helping because he wants to go out with Bianca. Even though the other guy does too.
Likes.
But he's telling her the
Thai
likes.
food, feminist prose, and angry girl music of the indie rock persuasion. There's a list of CDs that she has.
To try to entice her.
So I'm supposed to buy her some noodles and a book and sit around listening to chicks who can't play their instruments, right?
Have you ever been to Club Skunk?
Your favorite band's playing this.
So here she sees him again. He's pretending he likes this band. She doesn't like smokers. She's very intrigued now.
What are you doing here?
9:30, right? I'm early.
Whatever, I'm driving.
You knocked up your sister.
So now she's drank a little too much. This is a good part. She actually gets on the table and dances, and that is not her. And he's getting mad about it. See, he's starting to have feelings for her. At first, it was just a bet for money. But he's starting to like her now, and he's mad that people are whistling at her. And his sister, she's pretty upset.
That doesn't mean that you can treat people like they don't matter.
He's been trying to go out with this girl, but she likes Joey, the one that's paying Heath Ledger to take out the
really
sister.
liked you. Okay, I defended you when people called you conceited. I helped you when you asked me to.
But this guy's been trying to go out with her.
French for you, and then you just blow me off so you...
But look at that. That was enough to intrigue her. Now, Heath Ledger struck out with Julia because she tried to kiss him that night, and he wouldn't kiss her because she was drunk. So now she's really mad at him. So now it's even harder to try to get her to go out.
Need a day to cool off.
Maybe two. Here, just take care of the flowers.
Now
Tucks everything.
he wants to pay him to take her out to prom so he can go out with Bianca, the other one. But he doesn't want to do it anymore because he's falling for her.
Okay, wait. You sick of, let's say, 300?
That's a little bit more enticing. So now he decides to sing to her in front of everybody. And she's pretty intrigued by that. Oh, he's hot. I can see why he was known as a sex symbol. He ends up in detention after this. She's trying to help him sneak out of detention, so she flashes so that he can get out. I love this part. It's where he first kisses her. Because he actually is falling for her. Now he asks her to prom, and she says no.
Is that a request?
He's got to get her to go because he was paid $300.
No,
No. Why not?
because I don't want to. Because it's a stupid tradition.
Come on, people won't expect you to go.
Why are you pushing this? What's in it for you?
$300.
Oh. So now I need to have a motive to want to be with you.
So she decides to go to prom with him. Because her sister really wanted to go and couldn't go unless she went, the dad said.
You too.
And she went with Joseph. Not that guy that paid him.
Oh, just something I had, lying around. Where'd you get the dress?
Well, just something I had, lying around.
And now she finds out here he was paid.
What's Bianca doing here with that cheese stick? I didn't pay you to take that cat so that some old punk could stay
Oh.
with Bianca.
She's mad now. And she really liked this guy.
Nothing in it for you, huh?
So she gets up to read a poem, and it's about him.
I hate the way you talk to me and the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. I hate it. I hate the way you're always right. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh. even worse when you make me cry.
All right, that is the end of this keto mukbang and movie. Definitely check out 10 Things I Hate About You, Heath Ledger's first movie, and he did a great job in it and continued to go on to make great movies. And now he is gone. Rest in peace. Also, try out that 6-carb mukbang. Come on, cheese shell tacos. You can't beat that. I will link down in the box the ingredients and how to make it, and also the video on that I did about 5 or 6 months ago, so you guys can watch that on how to exactly make the cheese shells. So, anyways, I love you all. I will see you in my next video. For those of you that are new, please like and subscribe and hit that notification so you don't miss any videos like this. I love you all. Good night and God bless.